2535 Camino Del Rio South. This is Ian. Gonna go ahead and do an inspection real quick. We've got a modified bitumen torch down roofing material, and the general condition of the roof is still good. I'd say it's okay to good. Obviously there's no complaints of any leaks, and this roof drains really nicely. It's got a nice crown in the middle with plenty of drainage down each side. We've got both deck drains as well as secondary drains on this side, and then deck drains and scupper drains over here as the secondary. It's wide open and perfect for solar. It does have this unique little ridge right here. I'm not sure if that's a copper water line or electrical line or something that got buried in the last roof, but maybe we should cut it open and check it out. Basically, very rare that I suggest a coating on a roof, but this is kind of a perfect scenario for a coating. The roof condition is still good, and we just want to reinforce it and basically rejuvenate it. And so a silicone or elastomeric coating would probably be a good solution for this. Typically I would way rather or prefer to do like a TPO overlay and add a new TPO roof over the top of this one. But because this is probably somewhere between maybe 10 to 12 years old, I would say that it'd be a great candidate for that. We've got crickets here that divert water to the drains. Anywhere where there's a buildup of debris, we know a little bit of water sits, but that's pretty darn minor, and it's near the drain. So we know this, and we had a heavy rain yesterday, and the only ponding up here, looks like there's two small areas, is right over here. And so maybe there's a little ridge entering this drain area that needs to be knocked down so that water can escape. Very normal for the majority of the wear and tear on a roof to be around any of the mechanical equipment on the roof because of servicing and things like that. This is kind of interesting to me. This piece of conduit that is up here is no longer in use. The wires are cut down there. There's some kind of communication wires, and I'd be interested to find out where that goes. Sure would be nice to be able to repurpose it. Probably a long shot that it ends up in the electrical room, but worth a little bit more investigation. So yeah, we can see quite a bit of foot traffic over here, granule loss and that kind of wear and tear. But for the most part, this roof looks and feels really good. Obvious signs of kind of repairs and reinforcement around the drains. That's going to always be our first failure point. And if we do a coating, those weak areas that have shown signs of problems in the past, we actually torch a new cap sheet or some torch down in those areas and then coat the whole roof. And that's probably what I'm going to suggest on this roof.